Good fish, good fish, good fish.
He was ready. He was ready.
Well, guys, it's a beautiful morning in Greenup, Kentucky. Today, I'm filming for Aaron. Yeah, we are a weekend today into modern gun season in Kentucky. We're hunting down a new property that we just recently got permission on. And this area right here is phenomenal. We're hunting right above two thickets. Got one thicket to our left and one thicket to our right, bedding areas. These deer come up from the bottom of this holler here, and they travel up through the middle of this big field. Aaron's hunting with his 243, and we're gonna try to put the smack down on a big buck today. We're not really hunting for does today. Doe population out in this part of the woods is pretty thin, so we're trying to shoot a buck, but we've got a really mature 9-point and a really mature 8-point that travel this area pretty frequently. So stay tuned. We're going to try to get Aaron on some good luck for his first deer of the season. So here me and Aaron are day 2. I'm trying to get him a deer. It's been a slow morning so far. We had deer moving around us before daylight, but we haven't seen anything since the sun has been up other than a bunch of squirrels. So we'll keep you guys posted. Hopefully Aaron can put the smack down on a big doe or a big buck. Well, it's a very, very, very cold Wednesday morning out here in Kentucky, and I literally wasn't able to film this morning. Me and Aaron are hunting in separate spots, and Aaron just laid the smack down on a buck. So we're getting ready to get out here and climb down and go track this deer and see if it's dead, and come back here and continue to hunt. But we'll keep you all updated. I'm gonna meet up with Aaron right now. We're gonna go track this deer, so stay tuned. Hey, come here. Hey, buddy. Hey, your son. Alright, where's you shooting at? So we found the arrow.
He was quartered away quite a bit from me, but I had the pin on his shoulder, so it might have passed through some good stuff, but it looks like it also passed through some bad stuff.
Yep, looks like it got shot, but that's okay. We might ought to just give him some time and go from there. But I mean, hey, though, you got your first blood of the season, so we'll give him some time, and then maybe we'll search the area around here a little bit and see if we can find any blood. But other than that, we might want to give him a little bit of time, so we'll go from there. All right, we found him. Dude, he's right there. Holy crap.
I thought that was a deer I saw right there.
Yes, sir.
I knew that's where I shot him at.
You did. You shot him through the guts, but
When he was quartering away, that's exactly where I put that pin, dude.
Not a bad deer.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Good job, man.
Yes, sir.
Little basket 8.
I'll take it, man. I knew that's exactly where that went through.
Yes, sir. That's a good shot, but
yes, sir.
he was quartered away.
Yeah, he was
so
quartered away. So
looks like he did get
caught
through
something.
the guts, but
I thought I saw him over here, but I was like, okay, maybe it's a tree.
Yeah. Dude, good job, man.
Let's go, man.
Not a bad deer at all.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Sir.
Alrighty, so here's Aaron's deer.
Yep.
Little basket 8. Not bad. He's had a tough season this year, so
yeah.
He's getting permission and everything, so he's pretty happy with what he's got. But
I'll take it.
the shot, he was quartered away, so the shot, he hit him right in the right spot, but came out in the bad spot. I'm not gonna show that, but we're gonna get him field dressed out of here, and we'll get him ready to go. Good job, Aaron. First blow of the season. Congratulations. All right, so this is our new and improved deep freezer for our deer meat this year. As you can see, we have almost got it completely stacked full. All of this right here is Aaron's buck. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 big bags full of Aaron's deer. And then all of this stuff underneath is from my does. We got some hamburger, some deer steaks, and tenderloins, and back straps. So, we're filling the freezer this year, boys. All right, guys, so we've made it back from processing Aaron's buck. All right, Aaron.
Now we're getting ready to go fishing tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Now we're getting ready to go fishing. So, let's hear it. How did you feel about today's kill?
Felt great. After all the crap, I've had to go through a lot of crap this season. Lost privileges to a property I've been hunting since middle school.
Right.
So that really dug deep on me.
Yeah.
That's where I killed my big deer last year. That's where I've killed every other deer that I've killed. But thankfully, Austin was able to get me into his little honey hole.
Oh yeah.
Made it happen on that little 8-point. He was down below the hill from me.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw he literally looked at me 4 times.
It's crazy.
It didn't care that I was there. Didn't give a hoot about nothing.
And guys, right there, that is why it is very important to use scent control. Obviously not on the channel, but I've stressed scent control to my buddies before in the past that I've deer hunted with, and especially if you're hunting on the ground like Aaron was. Obviously, it's super important to use scent control. That deer knew that Aaron was there, but he might not have known exactly what he was, because he used that scent control, and we did everything that we needed to do to make sure that we had the least amount of scent possible when we were going into the woods.
He was down below the hill from me, maybe probably like 45 yards.
Mm-hmm.
I turned around. He was behind me, so I turned around and he was just looking at me, and I was like, "Oh, that's a deer." And then he kind of walked out of the thicket, and I saw his antlers, and I was like, "Oh, okay." So I knew he was like a little basket 8 or something like that. And I was telling myself, it's just like, if I get a shot at him, I should take it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, after all the crap I've been through, I deserve something.
After what you've been through, and then also, it's not like you don't always have to shoot something big. And, to be perfectly fair, the buck that you shot last year, you're going to have a really hard time beating that.
Yeah.
He
was a big deer.
I mean, at least in this area. Now, I know that maybe in the future someday we could target some bigger deer, but for what we had to work with this year, for you especially,
yeah, dude.
We got you the permission, we got you in there. Mm-hmm. On your second sit, you killed a pretty decent buck. Yep. And that's what's important at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. It was like the shot that I made on him, I had the first pin right above his shoulder, and I was like, okay. I know he's quartering to me quite a ways, but I know if I can, not screw up,
yeah,
I can get him. It ended up, I took out a lung, straight through a lung, and went through basically everything else. But it honestly wasn't really bad. It kind of just clipped his stomach, and then it went out through his thigh.
Yeah.
And it honestly was not a bad time field dressed him at all. It didn't smell too bad.
Yeah.
So, all in all, it was a win.
Oh, it was a good kill.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, and with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and close off this video. By the time you're watching this video, we should have another video coming out of a Pay Lake fishing trip that we are going to hit tomorrow off the hook, if the fish are biting pretty good. I feel like they will be. The blue cats and the trout have been biting pretty good, so we should have some more content for you guys. I know we've been slow on the content just because deer season really hasn't been in our favor this year. But hopefully I can get a buck on camera for you guys, and some does this year for sure after we get our buck tags filled. And with that, we will see you all on the next episode of Anglin A's.